Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Maven has been active in the pro wrestling scene for a while now, primarily due to his successful YouTube channel. He touches upon a variety of pro wrestling topics on his channel every week. On his latest YouTube stream, Maven opened up about his relationship with Triple H. He revealed that he heard from some people that the game didn't like him. In late 2004, Evolution kicked off a feud with Raw's top babyfaces, and it led to a traditional Survivor Series elimination match at Survivor Series. Maven was a member of the babyface group that took on Evolution at the mega event. Maven was eliminated by Triple H during the match. However, the babyfaces had the last laugh as Randy Orton hit an RKO on the game to pick up the victory for his team. As a result of the win, the babyfaces got to be in charge of WWE Raw for the next 4 weeks. Maven went back to being a mid-card act following this storyline. He was let go by WWE months later. At 47 years old, Jason the Titan Mercer had heard it all before. He had been written off, dismissed, and pushed aside by the new blood of professional wrestling. Once a household name, a main event draw, and a locker room leader, Mercer found himself on the outside looking in. He had dedicated over 2 decades to the industry, his body bearing the scars of every brutal match, every chair shot, and every table he had crashed through. But now, he was little more than a whisper in the corridors of wrestling history. Then he heard the words that cut deeper than any steel chair ever could. "You're not one of Triple H's favorite people." It came from an anonymous source, a fellow veteran still on the inside. The comment was casual, tossed out in conversation, but it rang in Mercer's ears like a death knell. Triple H, the man steering the creative vision of the company, the man who decided who rose and who fell, didn't favor him. It was an unspoken confirmation of what Mercer had feared all along. His past decisions, his outspokenness, and his refusal to play politics had come back to haunt him. For a long time, Mercer had tried to come to terms with his fate. He had walked away when the calls stopped coming, choosing to spend time with his family, train up-and-coming wrestlers, and work the occasional indie show for die-hard fans who still remembered his glory days. But the fire never really died. Every time he saw the roar of the crowd on TV, every time he watched younger stars pull off moves he had pioneered, he felt the itch. One evening, Mercer sat in his home gym, staring at his reflection in the mirror. He wasn't the same man he had been at 30, but there was something in his eyes: determination, resilience. His phone buzzed, dragging him from his thoughts. The number was unfamiliar, but he answered anyway. "Jason Mercer?" A familiar voice asked. It was Shawn Michaels, one of the few who had always respected him. "Listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase. The Rumble's coming up. We've got a few spots open, you in shape." Mercer's heart pounded. The Royal Rumble, the event where legends made surprise returns, where careers could be reborn in the span of a few minutes. But there was hesitation. "Shawn, I heard Triple H ain't exactly my biggest fan. Wouldn't want to step into a place where I'm not welcome." Michaels chuckled. "You think I was always one of his favorites? Things change, man. Sometimes you remind people why they need you, you in or not." The next few weeks were grueling. Mercer trained like a man possessed, pushing his body to its limits. He knew he had one shot, one night to prove that he still belonged. He kept his return a secret, only confiding in his wife and a few close friends. The wrestling world had moved on without him, but they were about to be reminded who Jason Mercer was. When the night of the Royal Rumble arrived, Mercer stood backstage, his heart pounding. The energy in the arena was electric. He saw younger talent, hungry, eager, ready to prove themselves. He respected them, but tonight, he was there to prove something too. The sound of his old entrance music erupted through the arena. The crowd's reaction was a mix of shock and nostalgia, followed by an eruption of cheers. Mercer stepped through the curtain, adrenaline surging through his veins. He wasn't just a forgotten relic of the past. He was a legend, and he was here to remind everyone why. Mercer slid into the ring and immediately went on the offensive. Clotheslines, suplexes, powerbombs, he moved with a ferocity that stunned the younger competitors. He eliminated 3 men within minutes, proving that he could still hang with the best. Then the moment he had been waiting for arrived. The music hit. The King of Kings himself, stepping into the ring. The tension was palpable. The crowd sensed it, the commentators hyped it up. This wasn't just a match anymore, it was personal. The two locked eyes. Mercer smirked, daring Triple H to make the first move. The two legends clashed, trading blows like it was 2005 all over again. The crowd was on fire, living for every second of it. Finally, in a stunning reversal, Mercer countered a pedigree, hoisted Triple H onto his shoulders, and launched him over the top rope. The arena exploded. Jason Mercer had just eliminated the man who once doubted him. The match continued, but Mercer had already won in his own way. He lasted another 10 minutes before being eliminated, but it didn't matter. The moment was made. Backstage, as he caught his breath, Triple H approached him. For a moment, neither man spoke. Then Triple H smirked. Mercer grinned. Not bad for someone who's not your favorite person, huh? Triple H chuckled and extended a hand. Welcome back. Mercer shook it, knowing that for the first time in a long time, he was exactly where he belonged.